The elephant is the largest land mammal on Earth. Despite its great size, many other animals often try to compete with it. However, it's never a good idea to challenge an elephant. Elephants are powerful and can easily fend off predators such as lions, clear water holes of crocodiles, and even scare away tigers. In this video, I will demonstrate why animals should never mess with an elephant. So, let's get started. Crocodiles. In southern Malawi in 2017, a herd of elephants was caught in a dramatic scene at a waterhole while trying to drink water. A crocodile was lurking in the water, waiting for a moment to make its move. Suddenly, the crocodile grabbed one of the elephants by the trunk. The situation was dangerous, and the adults trumpeted and started to retreat, but fortunately, one of the elephants helped the baby elephant free its trunk and chase the predator away. However, such incidents can turn into tragedies, and crocodiles sometimes prevail over elephants. But sometimes, the reptiles don't even have time to attack because the elephants eliminate them ahead of time. In Zambia, tourists witnessed an epic scene. A female elephant brought a baby elephant to a watering hole and decided to pre-clear the area. Though there was no risk to the baby, a crocodile was at a distance from the couple, and the mother decided not to wait for potentially dangerous actions from the reptile. She approached the crocodile herself and began pushing it away, using its strong jaws and trunk. Its aggression grew before the crocodile's eyes, and then the elephant began to violently trample the enemy. The elephant picked up its prey and threw it back, crushing the crocodile with its powerful legs. An adult female elephant can weigh between 2.7 and 3.6 tons, so the crocodile had no chance to survive. It is quite unfortunate that the crocodile didn't do anything to deserve such aggression. Prode of Lions. Okay, one lioness won't do anything to an elephant, but what about several lions at once, or rather an entire pride? A pride of lions would certainly kill an elephant, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. Fortunately, we have some footage taken a few years ago in Zambia. The cameraman managed to film 14 hungry lionesses chasing a young elephant that had broken away from the herd, surrounding it and attacking it. The forces are not equal. The lionesses literally jeer at it and even leap onto it, but as long as it stands on its feet, it's in no danger. These animals have very tough skin, which is up to 4 centimeters thick. Although it's sensitive to various damages, big cats are unable to penetrate such armor with their claws and teeth alone. Still, the numerical advantage has its effect on the giant. The elephant is gradually losing strength, so it makes a great decision. It runs into the water, directly with one of the lionesses on its back, and throws it off. When the lionesses start chasing it in the water, it turns around and chases after them itself. Victory for the elephant. It realized that it would be much easier to win in the water because lions don't really like water, and once again proved that big cats are better off not messing with elephants. African bush elephants. African bush elephants are often considered the largest animals in Africa. They are also known for their calm and gentle nature. But is this really true? Do they never attack other animals? In this video captured by tourists in Zimbabwe, a young lioness and her cubs are seen resting in the bushes. As the mother lioness disappears into the bushes, the tourists in their cars follow her, keeping a safe distance. Suddenly, they hear the elephant squealing in pain. The lioness had clawed its muzzle, causing minor injuries. While lions are natural hunters, elephants are simply too big to be taken down by a lion alone. In this case, the lioness only managed to hurt the elephant a little and didn't cause it serious harm. Ultimately, the lioness and her cubs had to move on to find food elsewhere. Therefore, it is important to remember that while elephants may be gentle, they are still wild animals that can defend themselves when threatened. It is always better to observe them from a safe distance. Rhinos. In general, the watering hole is a sacred place for elephants. They, more than anyone else, do not tolerate strangers during bathing and thirst quenching. Here's another proof of that. 2 rhinos, a mother and a baby, came to the waterhole. Soon, 2 elephants gathered to quench their thirst, and one of them decided not to share territory with other animals. The female rhino spotted the danger in time and got between the elephant and its baby. You can see that it wanted to fight the elephant to the bitter end, but that decision turned out to be rash. The sturdy elephant forcefully pushed it away. The baby got in the way and rolled over with a squeal. Rising to its feet, the young rhino ran away, and its mother, for some time, still tried to defend itself. However, it pretty quickly realized that it shouldn't mess with the elephant, so it also left the scene of the battle. The elephant chased the couple for some time, but soon gave up the chase. In fact, elephants don't really like rhinos. In general, even when it's not at a watering hole, there can be conflict. In this footage, we see a confrontation between an elephant and a rhino. For the first few seconds of the conflict, the elephant began to show that it was its territory. The giant was pushing the rhino as if squeezing it out of its territory. This didn't help much. The stubborn rhino preferred to demonstrate its power, but it did not succeed. The elephant picked up a large log from the ground and threw it with force. This maneuver made the rhino change its mind, and the horned creature hastily retreated. Hippos. It's no secret that elephants and hippos have a tense relationship. Sometimes, elephants feel the need to teach hippos a lesson. Tourists in South Africa recently captured footage of a conflict between an elephant and a trio of young hippos. At first, the animals just stared at each other, but then the elephant charged forward and broke a tree. The hippos were frightened and quickly flowed into the water. According to the cameraman, the hippos were still learning how to interact with elephants, and the elephant simply wanted to cross the river. However, this little conflict was caught on camera in Zimbabwe. In another incident, a hippo was on its way to a pond that was surrounded by elephants. One of the males got angry and sprayed the hippo with its trunk, trumpeting loudly. The elephant then slapped the hippo on the back with its trunk to drive it away from the water. Only then did the hippo speed up and leave the area. In yet another encounter, an elephant waded through a body of water where several dozen hippos were resting. Most of the hippos knew better than to mess with the elephant, but one of them was feeling aggressive. It tried to bite the elephant's tail and chased it almost all the way to the shore. Luckily, the elephant was in a good mood and only lightly kicked the hippo with its trunk. This quickly cooled the hippo's ardor, and it left the elephant alone. African wild dogs. African wild dogs are considered excellent predators. They're especially dangerous in packs. Scientists estimate that by grouping together, African wild dogs increase the chance of a successful hunt by up to 80%. This time, they decided to coalesce as a group to attack an elephant standing proudly alone on the road. They succeeded in approaching the elephant but failed to attack it. As soon as the elephant started moving and ran toward them, they scattered. Clearly, they were messing with the wrong guy. And here, the situation was more serious. A guy from a national park in South Africa was chasing a pack of African wild dogs on one of the park roads in a truck. At one point, he drove right into the path of a large herd of elephants. For both the elephants and the African wild dogs, the encounter was unexpected. The African giants were crossing the road, heading into the bushes, but at the sight of the predators, they decided to change their path. The elephants got excited and began to show the African wild dogs that they were not welcome. In fact, they were not welcome at all. First, the elephants alerted for danger by making loud noises. Then they surrounded their babies, creating a living shield of their own bodies. The elephants then made several lunges toward the African wild dogs, and that proved to be enough. The pack of African wild dogs had no choice but to run away. It was the right thing to do because if they had tried to attack the elephants, they wouldn't have stood a chance. Tigers. Predators are often driven by their instincts, making it difficult for them to assess situations accurately. However, tigers stand out as one of the most intelligent predators, as shown in the following footage captured in India. In the video, a tiger can be seen lying in the path of an elephant. At first, the tiger is calm and unaware of the approaching elephant. But as the elephant comes closer, the tiger quickly jumps up and runs off into the bushes. The tiger's behavior was appropriate as it avoided a senseless conflict and gave way to the giant elephant. It is a known fact that animals should not mess with big guys like elephants. That's all for now, folks. Which animal do you think can match up to the strength of an elephant? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you later.